Passinthru is fun because it changed a lot from its original inception to where it landed. The demo sounded a little bit more like this.
Same episodes.
Very acoustic.
Talking to go spin, looking for something.
Chorus was like this. And I wondered, well, how do you subvert that? And my thought was take the acoustic guitar completely out of it. So I made this pad. I've since buried a bunch of the stuff and just hidden all the tracks of like where I reversed everything. I think if I pull it up here, you can see probably where the original MIDI is somewhere. Well, it just gets confusing to look through, really. It just gets messy. But I ended up turning that bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum into this. Turn it into this. Little reverses, and I just combined like two different synths here into a single track. All the little. So now when you hear that on a guitar live, it's pretty satisfying. There's nothing really too crazy going on in this one. Vocoders and stuff. The drums were done by a guy in LA named Max Weineck, who I met at a writing camp. And he originally filled it out a little more, made it a little more poppy. I stripped it back. And I wanted this song to just feel slightly different from everything else on the EP. So the drums were something I didn't want to touch, especially because it was something I was trying to change so drastically from the original version. I wanted someone objective to step in, and the drums he came up with, I just told him, I love Foley sounds. It's going to be a lot of VHS sounds all over the record. So just little things here. And he's added in some little projector noises that serve as like risers and bits. Just nice little tickly bits.
Catch my breath, it's been a hot chase, sounding a heartache.
Now the real thing that we did together was this bridge section. These sounds. Just insane. Just insane. And you were who put me on this AMS.
Yeah, there you go. Bit of a staple of the UK recording studios, actually around the world in the 80s. But it still has never been quite accurately modelled. Anyway, I like these old boxes, and I happen to have one. The old 1580S.
Well, there's just something so nice about how tactile they are.
Yeah, I mean, it's a wonky, you know, it's a box that was struggling to do the job back in the day, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's a computer inside, and it's, you know, it's crude technology to try and do the job, which gives it this ruddy, kind of slightly aliased, sort of crunchy sound.
So are we sort of catching up now to being able to put up with the capability of it?
No, you can model these things pretty well, but it's quite a particular box.
Yeah.
Somehow I just like that one.
Jamie suggested for this B section, it's kind of a Beatles section, feels like you're stepping into kind of a little acid trip, that it needed to feel like that. So we took sounds like this that don't show up in the rest of the song, like it's very Kanye, very like Mike Dean, just straight saw mode. Just warbly enough, but then we paired it with this Jupiter that we put through the AMS for this bridge section. This is where that Alice in Wonderland vibe really comes through. So here's just the raw, you know, pretty boring, but still pretty. And then we run it through that AMS, bad boy over there, and then you get, you know? And that's Passinthru.